What is going on, members of the Shy Guys Squad and NBA fans alike? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, your head coach of the Roseradenborg in the 5th season of the Nitro Battle Association. This week we're up against Clawaxe of the Copenhagen Camerupts, and I'm a bit excited for that one as we picked up a pretty nice win last week against Goob of the Lycee Lucarios. So we're gonna go take on Clawaxe this week, and the 2 last weeks would not have team builders, but I decided, you know, screw it, we're gonna do it for this week. I'm a bit tired, so I might yawn a bit. I'm sorry about that, but first of all, I want to cover one quick thing. So, I probably trying to stall time right now because I could have prepared this a little bit better and had this open and whatnot. But the team that we can bring for this here battle is Tornadus Therian, Raikou, Sylveon, Mamoswine, Mega Blastoise, Zelf, Excelgor, Virizion, Registeel, Sandslash, Dusknoir, and Flareon. That is our draft, and our opponent's draft is Megalopony, Volcanion, Landorus Therian, Reuniclus, Haxorus, Chandelure, Togetic, Ditto, Rhyperior, Lilligant, Dusclops, and Kabutops. I'm terrified of Megalopony, I'm terrified of Volcanion, I'm scared of Landorus T, I'm scared of this top 6, I'm scared of Ditto, I'm kinda scared of Rhyperior, and I'm also minorly scared of Kabutops, but it's mainly his top 6 plus Ditto. Those are the 7 mons I'm afraid of, and I do expect him to bring all 6, if not the first 5, and then any random mon from his last, his bottom row Arjun and you. Could be Ditto. Ditto is always scary. He could bring Dusclops, that's some bulk together with Reuniclus. He could bring, I don't expect Lilligant. I could see Rhyperior, but he has Landorus. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what he would bring, but I think I've covered most of my grounds for all of his mods. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you guys the team. So first number on the squad here is Raikage, the shiny Gen 4 or Gen 5, the Zoroark movie Raikou, with Aura Sphere, HP Ice, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball. Now I have 228 in speed, which allows me to outspeed a Haxorus after a Dragon Dance if he is Jolly. I also have max special attack in a Rash Nature because I need to, and max special attack to have the maximal damage output, and just the last 28 to have some minor bulk, because it was just left over, and I figured, you know, toss it into HP. I did some calcing and stuff, and I'd rather have them in HP than anything else. Like, they didn't serve any, they don't serve purpose in attack and defenses. I'm already kind of like good in the sense of fake out damage, and just more natural bulk in HP. It was just better off than adding either defense or stuff. So real quick, that was the Raikou, and next up is the Tornadus that we have on the squad. Squad. So we got a Life Orb Tornadus Therian with 187, which I do believe allows me to outspeed not his Lopunny but his next in line. Was it Scarf something I tried to outspeed? I don't exactly remember right now what my speed investment was for. It could be Adamant Megalopony, in case he did that. I think that was what my speed was. And then I added 4 in each investment's max special attack because I have U-Turn, Hurricane, Grass Knot, and Knockoff. Both Knockoff and U-Turn are moves that are more like spammable than anything else. And, anyways, I need to stop looking on Twitter when I record, of all things. Jesus Christ, I'm such a bad YouTuber. But anyways, I added in speed to outspeed. I would believe it was Adamant Lopunny. I'm pretty sure it was Adamant Lopunny, and I'm trying not to yawn, but it's coming out. Oh my god. There was. So we're Life Orb Torn with max special attack with U-Turn, Hurricane, Grass Knot, and Knockoff. Grass Knot for the Rhyperior and the Kabutops, and what else on his team would I have? A nice thing hitting. Well, I think Grass Knot was that, and then everything else takes Hurricane for neutral damage. So I didn't need any other moves, and then knock off for item removal, of course, and U-turn to abuse our regenerator ability. So just quickly, what I thought about when I built this Torn Tea. Next up is Steel Yo Girl, the Registeel with a Custab Berry, with Stealth Rock, T-Wave, Explosion, and Iron Head. Now this thing has a bit of a tricky investment. So I gave it 12 speed to allow, in case someone tried to speed creep an uninvested Registeel, then I decided to counter creep that, so I outspeed. I have 92 in Speed F, 148 in attack, max HP, and 4 in defense with an impish nature. Now the 4 in defense with an impish nature is because I kind of needed some defense, so I decided to add that up because low punies high jump kicks does not OHKO me, even after fake out. I can take earthquakes from Landorus T, I can take earthquakes from Haxorus, I can take, and with my special investment I can take a Fire Blast from a Chandelure, and as long as it's not Specs. If it's Specs, then I'm screwed. But I can basically take any hit from his team and I will be fine. So that's kind of the idea around it. And then the 148 allows me to break the sub of a max HP, max special attack not Jellicent. His nickname for it is Jello, so I look at that and think, oh, okay. But a max HP, max special attack Reuniclus. So if he isn't a defensive Reuniclus and has substitute, then I can break it. And then I have Custap Explosion because I feel like low putting will bring me far down. I can do some damage to it, and then I can explode on it on the following turn. So that is the Registeel set this week. Next up is our Sylveon, which is a Kebia berry Sylveon. So we got 2 berries this week, 2 different berries with almost max HP, 44 defense, and 220 special attack. Now with this investment, it allows me to take on Haxorus incredibly well. I can take, I think because the Kebia berry, I can take 2 poison jabs from the Haxorus as long as it doesn't set up, and I can do massive damage with Hyper Voice and Wish Protect because recovery, and Shadow Ball because I didn't really need any other types of coverage for his team. So Shadow Ball hits the Chandelure, which is one thing that resists. It also hits the Jellicent, even though the Hyper Voice is actually stronger. And it also hits the Dusclops, a thing that I would like to hit with super effective damage as well. But Shadow Ball and Hyper Voice was literally all the coverage I needed for his team. And that was basically it when it came down to my team building. I saw I don't need to cover a lot of ground. I need Fairy Stab does a lot to his team, as he has a Megalopony, he has a Haxorus, and he has Volcanion, which resists, but then he has Landorus, Reuniclus, Togetic, Ditto, Rhyperior, Lilligant, Dusclops, and Kabutops. Just so many things that Fairy types just nuke. And then, of course, there's 2 Fire types that resist. But that's basically Sylveon, man. Just a hard-hitting Fairy type that destroys his team. So, and then of course I can allow it to take on Haxorus even if it becomes kind of scary and sets up and stuff. I can switch in on it. He will probably go for Poison Type, thinking, oh, of course this thing is a Fairy type. I'm gonna put that Poison Type move real quick and let me just bam. And then Sylveon takes that hit and then kills the Haxorus to return with. So that's the Sylveon this week. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this set will work out, that he brings Haxorus and brings the Haxorus, and that he brings not Poison Jab, because I'd love to see that work out. So next up is Sean the Blastoise. Oh god, what did I speed creep on his team again? What did I set out to outspeed? I think with this set, I outspeed an invested Volcanion, or I outspeed something that is non-boosting. I think it might be modest Chandelure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be modest Chandelure or Adamant Landorus. I don't remember exactly, but I outspeed one of those 2. I have 100 in special attack because I didn't really need more to OHKO a bunch of the stuff on the team with the combination of Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Dark Pulse, which are my 4 moves that I needed this week. I don't even need Stab against this team. Like, yes, Landorus, Quad Weak to Ice, Volcanion, Water Absorb, Lopunny takes a shit ton from Aura Sphere, goodbye, Jellicent, Dark Pulse, Haxorus, Dragon Pulse, Chandelure, I would just be better off running Dark Pulse. Crybaby, Ice Beam, Ditto. Ditto can't really touch me, surprisingly enough. Rhyperior. Rhyperior is the only Mon I would like that Scald for. Then we got Lilligant, Ice Beam, Reaper, Dark Pulse, and Scissor Hands, where I can fire off an Aura Sphere. So Scald just wasn't useful to me this week, and therefore I decided against it. So I have a lot of bulk, 100 special attacks, that's all I needed, and 180 speed to outspeed Modest. I think it was Modest Teambuilder. I don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that was what it was. And finally, to run off the week, we got the we got a returning member with the exact same spread as last week, because we went from Mega Manetric with base 135 speed to Mega Lopunny with base 135 speed. So we got a 180 speed invested fast as fuck boy, the Axelgor, holding a Life Orb with the Sticky Hold ability, which means that no knockoff is going to get rid of my Life Orb. I got Protect for the Fake Outs on Lopunny, Bug Buzz because it does a good chunk to his team, Giga Drain for the likes of Rhyperior and, well, mainly the Rhyperior actually, because I didn't really need it for anything else. So Giga Drain is for the Rhyperior, and then I got Focus Blast. So that is just a quick move coverage there. Max special attack 76 in HP, so I can have myself a little bit more bulk. And excuse me. Oh. That is it for the week 3 team against Clawaxe and the Copenhagen Camerupts. So tell me what you guys think I should have done differently, maybe in the comments. Let me know what you think of the team, and you guys will see the match tomorrow around, I think, 12 p.m. Eastern. That's around when I upload. So look forward to that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.